at? Let's make a bet. I'm not gonna make no 1.2 mistake. We talking million. Wealth building. My grandkids billions. Mindset, uplift, manifest. Momentum. Mindset, uplift, manifest. Momentum. Mindset, uplift, manifest. Mom, you'll never be a bum. Mindset, uplift, manifest. Momentum. Mindset, uplift, manifest. Momentum. Mindset, uplift, manifest. Momentum. You'll never be a bum. I'll never be a bum. My team taught me how to run. If you ain't come from a wealthy family, you gotta create one. Zombies all around me, but I'll never be one. In a world full of sheep, but I'm a wolf son. Watch me fight the beast in this matrix system. I got my sound money while an asset collect done. Keep my mind occupied, positive enforcement. Gotta help others to get what you want. If the all is mine, I'ma uplift mine. If the all is mine, I'ma uplift mine. If the all is mine, I'ma uplift mine.
Manifest momentum right on time. You're running with the runners. It is Wednesday, April 14th, 2021. Big news today, Ricardo. As we all know, the Coinbase IPO happened. One of the biggest events in crypto history. We're going to break that down tonight. Ricardo, I see you got the new gear on. How you feeling?
Man, feeling good, brother. Man, running with the runners. Lace up. Let's get wealthy. Building wealth and precious metal assets in crypto, man. Can't lose.
I mean, this is like a dream. It just keeps getting better every day. I'm almost speechless as to what's going on right now.
Yeah, it's definitely epic. Epic times, man. Epic times right now. Yeah.
So let's get right into this, guys, because we got a lot of valuable content to bring to you. So as always, we want to start with the market cap. Gold up a little bit today at 1738. So gold is the #1 asset in the world at 11 trillion. Apple now at number 2 at 2.217 trillion. Down a little bit today. That Saudi oil companies fall into number 4 behind Microsoft. Amazon at 5, Google at 6. And then we have silver flat for the day, Ricardo. Just stayed there, didn't go up or down. 1.395 trillion. Bitcoin's at 1.17 trillion. So let's look at the crypto markets really quick. So you see here, guys, the crypto market cap is 2.275 trillion. 2.27. Yeah, so it is now above Apple. So the entire crypto market cap is above Apple, and obviously above silver. Where is it going to go? We don't know, but things seem to be going well. As we'll get into the Coinbase IPO. But Bitcoin about even today. Again, it's at basically its all-time high. I think it fell a little bit because it hit the 63. Ethereum still on a tear, up another 5% as it's hit its all-time high. And again, the chance to buy, the fact that Dogecoin is above Theta right now is like, people will be like, why was I buying Doge when Theta was $12? But now, I'm not hating on Doge. I think it has a decent future with where it's at. But let's see the big winners today. XDC, we might have to look at this, Ricardo. I don't know anything about that. Digibyte breaks the 10 cents. Man, I remember buying that when it was like 0.005 cents. Raven Coin, another one of my favorites. Avalanche, I see coming up.
Ooh, see ya.
And Sia Coin's popping.
I got a lot
up to 3 cents now.
Nice.
Ecomi up 12%, back to getting closer to a penny now. Nexo, one of your favorites, Ricardo.
Yeah, I love Nexo.
Up 11% at 37% this week. So, guys, here's really what we want to focus on today is this Coinbase IPO. Now, I'm not a big fan of Coinbase. I tell people all the time, don't use them. but they are the biggest in the industry. And this was from CNBC. So Coinbase went public on the stock exchange. So guys, this, Ricardo showed me this article and it blew my mind, right? So the key points here are Union Square Ventures first invested in Coinbase at 20 cents a share in 2013, enabling the firm to amass a stake that's now worth $4.6 billion. Fred Wilson of Union Square said they've been looking to invest in Bitcoin, and Horowitz and Union Square are the two largest outside investors in Coinbase. So here's the key, guys. The deal was Coinbase. The round was Series A. The price tag was $5 million at 20 cents a share for a valuation of around $20 million. So before we get into the details of that, think about that. They valued Coinbase around $20 million in 2013. So Ricardo, I'm going to pull up what Coinbase is at today and how it closed. Yeah. But maybe just share with the people, what you saw when you saw this article and how long it took for them to really get this payoff. Yeah.
So, like Mike said, we all know that, Coinbase, it wasn't really an IPO, it was a direct listing. And, just like Mike showed you, the market cap of crypto is number 2 next to gold. And, it's huge. When you realize that in this particular article, the major benefactors or some of the key benefactors of what took place today with Coinbase's direct listing was a company that, it took almost 10 years for them to realize, that those gains, that profit, that value. They got Coinbase, valued at, 20 million. They got at 20 cents a share, right? And, that was in 2013, right? Well, this is 2021, but it took, X amount of years, almost a decade, but now it's worth over 4.6 billion. Okay. And when I saw that, it made me think about the patient investor, the person who understands that this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is a get wealthy slow. And if in 10 years, because you're acquiring the right assets, and because you've positioned yourself, and in 10 years, you find yourself now a multimillionaire or even a billionaire because of that decision you made a long time ago, or that consistency of even saving a particular asset over a time period and the value of it and where you'll be, that got me excited, because like I said, when you look at them, they got it at 20 cents. That 20 cents per share, now the valuation of that is over $4.6 billion for them. Right. So I love that when we're talking about having a long-term strategy, being serious about investing in your goals and having that constantly, continuously, consistently building wealth. That's why I start a lot of my shows off. I say I'm constantly, continuously, consistently building wealth in precious metal assets and crypto, because it's just a matter of time. The same way we saw the value of those shares increased to where now it's billions of dollars for that particular company that benefited.
Yeah, and so the details, just so you guys are in the know, Coinbase opened at $381 a share, giving the cryptocurrency exchange a market cap of around $100 billion, based on a fully diluted share count. By the close, the stock had traded down to $328 for a valuation of $85 billion. So we had
20 million to where 10 years later or so, 80 billion.
Yeah.
80 billion. And like I said, when I think about this stuff, I think about the $1.2 million mistake. I think about those precious metals. People are saying, they're knocking down gold and silver right now. It doesn't look attractive. Well, let's look at gold and silver 10 years from now. You probably won't be able to get it, but I'm telling you, the price of it's going to be astronomically higher, and the thousands of dollars for silver easily 10 years from now. Next level wealth building. This is why we're acquiring as much of these metals as we can. And we're talking about that $1.2 million mistake. Go ahead, Mike. I see you got it on the screen there.
Yeah. So real quick, Ricardo, this is kind of what we're trying to teach people is, yes, of course, we're talking about cryptocurrencies, and it's the hot thing right now. It's popping. You can see big gains. But again, we're not here to get rich quick. We're here to get wealthy slowly every day. And so that's why, I love the auto saver. I love the benefits we get when it comes to 7K. So we're not going to go too deep into this, but just real quick, I want to give these top 10 reasons again, because it might not look sexy. You might not be able to sell it the next day for double your profit like some cryptos, but you're acquiring real wealth that's limited and exclusive. So number one, you can earn residual income without selling your assets. Number two, you automate the process of becoming wealthy, where you're getting at least one numismatic coin sent to your house a month. You don't have to remember to do it. Three, you're diversifying into numismatic coins, the highest asset class. You're getting rare collectibles and artwork that are not available anywhere else. You're avoiding the $1.2 million mistake, where if you just bought one MS-70 Silver Eagle since 1986, you would have spent about $50,000, but that collection today would be worth about $1.6 million. And that's exactly what these guys did that invested in Coinbase. They started at 20 cents, $20 million. And about 10 years later, they're sitting on, 80 billion or so. We have the exclusive and rare private label series, and these are limited to no more than 7,777. We actually get paid to save, guys. I know that seems crazy, but we get paid 15 points that turn into dollars when we purchase these coins through 7K. You also get 30 loyalty points, which can again be exchanged for more free silver. We get to use the 7K Advantage app to save money when we go out shopping or dining or traveling, because if we don't want to spend dollars, we shouldn't have to. And then, the tax incentives, reducing your tax exposure is what the wealthy do. And we're able to do that because we have a home-based business. And then you are a business owner that moves to the right side of money. We're able to get that residual income and not have to trade your time for income. And so now you're able, Ricardo, as I'm sure you know, now you're able to have your assets buy your liabilities. That's the ultimate goal. So Ricardo, anything you want to add with just, how amazing the autosaver is and just how, you're drawing that connection to the long road that it took for people in Coinbase to realize these billions?
Yeah, no, I mean, so, like I said, when I saw that article, and I hope I didn't skip past it because I know you wanted to show the evaluations on that CNBC chart there. But, this is when we're talking about next level wealth building, folks. And we're talking about constantly, continuously, consistently acquiring something. And then the value of that increasing over time and the type of financial security, the type of wealth that you're creating. This is what the wise investors do. This is what you want to do in regards to making sure that you have an asset, right, that's always going to have value, right? Now, if you listen to the mainstream media, in which we all know crypto is pretty volatile, right? So people are trying to figure out what's going on, and there's a lot of people who still don't even know. I think I heard that there's about 74 million users or something like that, or 65,000, 64 million users of Coinbase. But now that they're being directly listed, okay, more and more people are now trying to figure out, well, what is this crypto thing? What is Coinbase? So all these people who didn't know anything about Bitcoin, because believe it or not, there are still people who don't know about Bitcoin, okay? All these people who don't know nothing about cryptocurrency, now they're starting to hear more and more about it. Now they're seeing Coinbase is going public. Cryptocurrency is looking a little more serious now. It's looking like it's not going nowhere. It's looking like there might be some opportunities here. Okay. And so as more people now opt in and realize the value of this, that adds to the value of our crypto, but also continue to remember that as the dollar continues to lose value, you're going to see these digital assets increase in value. Okay. Because the inflation is not just in, commodities, but it's going to be in assets. It's going to be in gold and silver and crypto because the dollar is going to continue to lose value. So when you got Coinbase and when you got people waking up to the reality of crypto, and then when you have people like ourselves who want to make sure we're building wealth for the short, medium, and long term, okay, this gets very exciting because this information just continues to add to what we already know to be true about being patient in acquiring the right assets and building wealth over the long term.
without a doubt, and just maybe in case people didn't see how this played out, in 2013 the Series A was 20 cents. 2013 it was $1 for Series B. 15 it was 2.76. I mean, crazy. Even in 2017, when the first really big bull market happened, still only $8.25. 36 in 2018, and then it started trading on the secondary market at 28.83, 343, and then we had the NASDAQ debut today of 381. So Ricardo, anything else you wanted me to show or go over in this article? I think those are the main keys we wanted to hit.
Yeah, that was definitely it. I mean, it was just, we talk about mindset. Building wealth is a mindset. Another beautiful thing about exchanging that fiat for physical, gold or silver is that you're less likely to liquidate those assets. You're less likely to spend it. I know when I leave cash in the safe or my wallet or whatever have you, it's easily spendable. I touch it. There's no barrier to stop me from my impulses of wanting to buy something at any given particular time. But when you have it in assets like gold and silver, it allows you to save. But I mainly wanted to pull that article up just to keep in mind that that company, got the shares of Coinbase at 20 cents. Okay, 8 years later, a decade later, it's worth 4.6 billion. That's the mindset you have to have when saving that numismatic coin, that MS70. Okay, that's the type of mindset you got to have when saving, physical gold and silver, and in this crypto space. Yes, the crypto is booming, like Mike said. Some coins, I think if you put up the market cap for crypto, Mike, it said what XRP was 92%.
I'm sure at least.
Yeah, at least, and yeah, that's happening, folks. But also make sure you have a long-term plan. Okay, make sure what is that XRP 92% in the last week.
Yep.
Okay. People come and say, man, I could have just doubled my money. Yeah, just double your money and pull out if you want. You don't have to leave it all in, but it's making that decision to say, you know what? I'm going to diversify. I'm going to get something physical. I'm going to get the rarest, highest asset class of gold and silver numismatic coins. And this is the beautiful thing about 7K. They have the state series. You can only get these coins through 7K. They're not just any walk-in Liberty coin that you can buy online or any bullion dealer. No, this is the Georgia state series right here. Okay. This is the Alabama state series right here. Okay. All 50 states. It's a collection. It has more value. This is why this is next level wealth building. Look at Hawaii. I don't have Hawaii. Why don't I got Hawaii? Did they just ship that out?
Yeah, I just got it this week.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, hold on now. I'm gonna have to go buy that from somebody. And that's another thing, folks. You see, he got the Hawaii one there. And if they all sold out, the only place you're gonna get them is through a member in 7K. I just posted this on my Facebook today. Washington, state of Washington. It's a collection, folks. So next level wealth builder. I just wanted to show that, to put in this perspective about what we're doing. We're going to continue to acquire these assets and watch over time, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, where we're going to be and what we're going to be able to do. Because we didn't chase the carrot of get rich quick, but we chased the solidity of building wealth long-term and slowly.
What number is Washington?
Washington is number 15.
Okay, man, I must have somehow missed that. I got to figure that one out.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it, folks. When you join 7K and you're getting these assets, you want to get the collection. We came in a little late on the state series. There's a couple in the beginning I got to get myself. We'll probably get that at Salt Lake City, folks. We'll see you guys in Salt Lake City. But I know they're going to have some coins for sale in Salt Lake City. So look, if you don't have the entire state series or animal series, remember what you do have at home. So if you're coming to Idaho, more than likely somebody will have those coins for sale. Okay, and you can complete your collection. Go ahead, Mike.
Real quick, I just wanted to go over again, the mindset that I like to bring up for Rich Dad, Poor Dad, kind of doubling down on what Ricardo was talking about. And guys, this is really what it's about. If you are saying to yourself, I can't afford that, or that sounds risky, or I'll never be rich, or you're working for your money and buying liabilities, you're going to stay poor, because of your mindset. You're going to stay on the left side where you're constantly having to trade your time to earn money to buy liabilities. We are trying to teach and educate as many people as we can to get to the right side of money, to understand and ask yourself questions. How can I afford it? To worry about your mindset and manifestation. Learn how to manage risk by diversifying. That's what we're doing. Of course, we have cash flow. Of course, we still have to use the dollar for some things, but we have gold, we have silver, we have numismatic coins. We have a huge collection of different cryptos that we're teaching and training people how to earn money while you sleep on our team trainings. To know you're already rich, to act as if you're already rich, because if you believe you are, then you are. And you want to have your money work for you so that you're getting more assets, and then your assets pay for your liabilities, not you at your job trading your time in for more money so that you can come back next week and just continue to keep working.
Yep, mindset.
So, Ricardo, tomorrow, if you want to go ahead and tell them what we have planned for tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna have Coach D, very one of the top leaders and earners in Copy Pro Traders. Okay, fired up and excited about this show tomorrow because, folks, since the last time we have presented the platform, the system, Copy Pro Traders, they've made some phenomenal enhancements. Okay, they've brought on some phenomenal traders. Okay, they've grown and people are fired up about Copy Pro Traders, folks. I'm telling you, people love it. Okay, this is not a promise to pay program. This is a system where, you know, you keep 100% control of your profits, 100% control of the account, you know, leveraging, building your crypto portfolio up. So I'm excited about it because we're winning. You know, the people are winning. And Mike on the last show showed, you know, the trades that they were making on a daily basis. And I know when we first started talking about, you know, how to become a millionaire in 12 months, you know, compound interest, you know, compounding your money. And I talked about $1,000 gaining, you know, 2% a day and you compounding that. Well, you know, this Copy Pro Trader system, you know, people are seeing 1, 2, 3, 5. The highest, I think, what was 15%, or you saw
there was a 23% trade.
23% trade for the day. Okay, and when you average that out over 12 months, and you didn't do anything but set up an account, put some crypto in the account, and the account is being traded by the professional every day, and you're keeping 100% of the profits. You know, look at it over a month, look at it over 6 months, look at it over 12 months. This is not a, you know, 3 weeks, you know, you look at it. No, you look at it once again. We're talking about long-term wealth building strategies. That's what we're dealing with. Gold and silver is a long-term wealth building strategy. Okay. You know, Copy Pro Traders is long-term wealth building strategy, secure, solid platform. So I'm fired up. You guys want to make sure tomorrow that you on the Runners Live show, that you share it out, and you tell people come in and get this free information on how they can leverage this system to enhance and increase their crypto portfolio.
And Ricardo, you kind of posted something about this the other day about just more emails. Like I checked my email, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, right?
Nice.
I mean, this is just in the last 3 days.
Zoom in for them on the top there. I think the top part is where it's at. Zoom in for them. It's kind of hard to see. There you go. Oh. Another customer has paid for their subscription, more BTC for you. And if you look at the times, you know, 3:34 a.m. So, Mike, sound like you're making some money in your sleep there. Okay. If it sounds like you've employed a system of leverage that allows you to utilize 1% of 100 people's efforts than to rely on 100% of your own. Sounds like we found a way to make money in our sleep so we don't have to work until we die. Okay.
That's my game plan. So it's working out well.
It's working out well. And it's not from selling something to somebody and giving them the false hope of it being valuable in the future. It's from people leveraging professional traders so they can increase their crypto portfolio by subscribing to the membership that they pay for, $99 a month. You pay for it, right? But if in a month's time, the whole idea is the trader should have made your money. right? To pay for your subscription. So your portfolio can continue to grow and you can continue to leverage the professionals. You know, this is next level. In this day and era, you know, you shouldn't have to work. You really shouldn't have to work a job. There are too many centralized and decentralized systems of leverage that will allow you to create a residual and passive income. And if you just step out on faith and you take that time and you focus and you be consistent and determined, it's going to pay off for you, right? Everything might start off a little slow for somebody, but over time, as people start to know you for what you do, and as those assets continue to increase in value, right, you're going to start to notice that you're going to have that real-time location and financial freedom, and you get free before you get wealthy. I want you to know that too. You will get free before you get wealthy. I've been free for quite some time and didn't realize it, right? Because you're looking for the wealth, but I'm free because of constantly, continuously, consistently building wealth in precious metal assets and crypto, and people knowing me for that, and them also wanting to achieve the same type of lifestyle and security.
Man, I love that. You get free before you get wealthy. And I would add to that, Ricardo, is you have to get free in your mind first before you get wealthy. And that's the number one thing I've learned, and the number one mistake I see people make is if you are chasing money, if your goal is to get rich, you are going to fail. You have to free your mind first. You have to look to help others, and you want to get wealthy and get assets, not rich, wealthy. And we've covered the difference. So if you don't know, go back and watch the replay. But that's where, you know, why I love what we do with our team and everyone else that we work with is we're working together. We have a unified team of we're trying to help lift people up, uplift them, and help them with their mindset first. Because if that isn't changed, nothing's going to matter.
Yep, it's key. And like we say, folks, cash flow is king. Keep that in mind. Cash flow is king. It's good to get assets, but if you don't have cash flow, it's just a matter of time before you're going to have to liquidate those assets for cash. And that's why we love the systems that we're utilizing. They're creating a dividend or income for us, sometimes reducing daily, but you want to create cash flow, okay? And that is part of your freedom. You know, when you have that cash flow coming in, you're free. You're not stressing so much about where that next check is coming from. You're not worried about if you lose your job. You have multiple streams of income producing cash flow for you. And, we're creating cash flow by saving in the assets. We're creating cash flow by saving in the assets. Run with the runners. This is next level wealth building here.
Without a doubt. And of course, we got the merch. If you guys want to support what we're doing, change the culture, change your mindset, we have t-shirts, mugs for men and women, champion hoodies. If you didn't come from a wealthy family, make sure wealthy family comes from you. Assets over liabilities. So again, that is therunners.shop. Tomorrow night, Ricardo, during our team training at 7:00, we're going to be going over some NFT stuff. Jessie on our team is going to show us how she's been creating some of her artwork with NFTs. I'm going to buy one of her NFTs. So we're going to walk through that process on the team training, as well as do some 7K updates on the marketing system and anything else that our team needs to help them. So we'll be back. So tomorrow, 7:00 Eastern Standard, the Runners team training. And then at 9:30, we're going to be live with Coach D going over all the new updates with Copy Pro traders. And I mean, the comp plan from this thing is crazy. Like, even if there wasn't a comp plan, it would still be worth it. Yeah. But the comp plan is crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is. The comp plan is crazy. We're getting paid in Bitcoin. I mean, folks, plug in tomorrow. You're going to see this is next level. I'm fired up.
All right. Awesome. Everyone, thanks for jumping on. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Peace.